and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. NFL week number 8. Is it too early to talk playoffs, or is it just the right time to talk playoffs? I don't know. So I'm going to do a little playoff talk here and see if it's too early or not. Alright, Thursday night we have the 4-2 Miami Dolphins without Jay Cutler versus the 3-4 Baltimore Ravens. The Dolphins are a half game out of the AFC East lead. They're currently in the 6th of the AFC playoff teams. Baltimore, even though they're under 500, they're 2 games out of the division and a game and a half out of the wild card. Baltimore's favored by 3 at home. Taking Miami plus 3. They'll cover it and over on the 37.5. Next, we have the Minnesota Vikings at 5-3 versus the winless Cleveland Browns at 0-7. Minnesota is leading the NFC North. They are favored by 9 on the road. Cleveland's just shit. They're fighting San Francisco for the worst record. So Minnesota favored by 9. I got them winning, covering. I'm taking over on the 37.5. Next, we have the Los Angeles Chargers. They lost 4 straight. Now they've won 3 straight. 2 games out of the AFC West. Versus the 5-2 New England Patriots, leaders of the AFC East by half a game. Patriots are playing well right now. Tom Brady is Tom Brady. What can you say? The Patriots are favored by 7.5 at home. I got them winning, covering. I'm taking under on the 48. Next, we have the 0-7 San Francisco 49ers versus the 6-1 Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles lead the NFC East by 2.5. Are the Philadelphia Eagles the best team in football right now? I want to hear you guys' opinion on that, because I actually think they are. The way Carson Wentz is playing, I picked him up in one of my fantasy leagues. I had Aaron Rodgers. That's why I got Carson Wentz because I had Derek Carr as my backup, and I traded Derek Carr for Carson Wentz because I wasn't using either one of them because I had Aaron Rodgers. So I put in Wentz this week. I lost by 2 points, which sucks. But when Derek Carr got hurt a few weeks ago, the dude I traded with, he dropped him, so I picked him back up. Then I dropped Aaron Rodgers. So it's like, hey. So, and hopefully in a few weeks I'll pick Aaron Rodgers back up and get that. But yeah, Philadelphia, I got them winning, covering the 12 and over in the 49.5. Next, we have the 4-3 Carolina Panthers versus the 2-4 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The line of this game is Tampa Bay by 2.5 at home. I'm giving the 2.5 to Carolina, so I got Carolina plus the 2.5, winning, covering, and over on the 44.5. Next, we have the 3-3 Atlanta Falcons coming off that big loss and rematch the Super Bowl 51 loss. Versus the New York Jets, 3-4. Like I've said before, the Jets, yes, they have 3 wins. Will they make the playoffs this year? I don't know. I'm shocked they have 3 wins. They've been playing really well. So I'm actually taking Falcons to win this. I got the Falcons covering the 4 points and under on the 46.5. Next, we have the Chicago Bears, 3-4. Last in the NFC North versus the NFC South leading New Orleans Saints, 4-2. Saints are favored by 9. I have Chicago covering the 9 and taking under on the 48 with the Saints winning. Next, we have the Indianapolis Colts 2-5 versus the Cincinnati Bengals 2-4. Bengals favored by 10 points at home. I got them winning, covering the 10, under on the 41.5. Next, we have the Oakland Raiders 3-4 versus the Buffalo Bills 4-2. Buffalo is a half game behind New England in the AFC East. Buffalo is favored by 2.5 at home. I'm going to take Oakland. I'm giving them the 2.5, and they'll cover and under on the 45.5. Next, we have the Houston Texans at 3-3 versus the Seattle Seahawks at 4-2. Seattle is only half a game behind the Rams, in the NFC West. Seattle's favored by 5.5. I'm giving Houston a 5.5, so I got Houston winning plus 5.5 over on the 45.5 points. Next, we have the Dallas Cowboys at 3-3 versus the Washington Redskins at 3-3. Both teams 2.5 games behind Dallas in the NFC East, a half a game out of the wild card. In the last 10 meetings between these two teams, Dallas is 6-4. Last year, Dallas won 31-26. Washington is favored at home by 1.5. I don't know why, but I'm feeling Washington for some reason. I know Ezekiel Elliott is playing out of his mind right now. So I'm picking Washington, cover the 1.5 and over on the 51. Next, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers at 5-2, leader of the AFC North, versus the Detroit Lions, 3-3. Pittsburgh is favored by 3. I got them winning, covering. I'm taking under on the 45. And on Monday Night Football, we have the Denver Broncos, 3-3, versus the Kansas City Chiefs, 5-2. They won 5 straight, now they've lost 2 straight. The Chiefs lead the AFC West. Kansas City has won the last 3 meetings versus Denver. They won the last meeting 33-10. Our last game in Kansas City, they won 33-10. So I got Kansas City winning. They're going to bounce back from the 2 losses. They're going to cover the 7.5 and over on the 43.5. So that will wrap up week number 8 of the NFL football season. Make sure you check out week number 9 of the NCAA football season on Robert Sports Show. Make sure you check out the MLB 2017 World Series preview. Make sure you check out the MLB Radical Realignment topic video I put up. Make sure you check out if you're a NASCAR fan, the NASCAR Round of 8 playoff preview, the NASCAR First Data 500 preview for Martinsville, and on October 26th, if you're a pro wrestling fan, check out the best happy birthday special to the one, the only, CM Punk. As Punk would always say, straight edge means I'm better than you. As always, thanks for watching the Robert Sports Show, and don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content.